What is up, everyone? Conixis here, and welcome back to Sunrider Academy. And oh boy, back to this. I love it so much, guys. It's so fun to click and wait for shit to happen. Anyways, last time, as you remember, we got a good old present from the president. Oh, baby! Oh, Ava got a little spicy last time, and I'm not adding everything in again because holy hell, it's still draining to sit there and watch through the whole entire thing again to make sure no problems happen throughout the film. But Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna do the skip thing again, but it's still bad. It's still real bad. But anyways, as we remember, we got the TJ from Ava, and now she's coming back to the student council. So let's get on with this. I opened the door to the student council room. Oi, Prez! It's getting late. Isn't it time to go home? Ava was standing in front of the window, staring out onto campus. Another long day had concluded. We ended up deleting random pages of the club budget to make it look shorter. Honestly, we cut so much that it was impossible to understand. Anyone who even bothered to open it would know it was totally bogus. So, unsurprisingly, the dean looked pleased when we delivered it to his office and said he'd approve our recommendations right away. Typical. So this was what the real world was like, huh? Well, my tenure on the student council was eye-opening. In the real world, hard work and initiative meant nothing. The only thing which mattered was maintaining the status quo. Looks like what they said about the student council being good for your future career was right, although in all the wrong ways. After just a few months on the student council, I had already become a jaded old man. Hey, Kato. Yeah? What do you think about love? What? What the hell was that all of a sudden? What was that? Oh my lord. Well, yeah, I was kind of speaking for myself, and at the same time for Kato. But yeah, what the hell was that sudden question for? That literally surprised me, though. You mean like a relationship? Well, you know, since we've already done this and that, I figured we were already going out. I don't think you're some kind of loose woman who just randomly sucks off guys, so I figured... Oh, God, so I figured we should go steady. Well, I mean, she said that TJ was for exceptional people on the council, so you never know, Kato! Oh my god, remember, she never said she wasn't a perv. She could be that type of girl who just likes to fuck. Idiot. I don't mean us. Huh? Then what? Never mind then, it's just beyond your comprehension. Oi, there's no way to treat your boyfriend. My, you're getting ahead of yourself today, aren't you? I can be firm sometimes too. Whatever. Honestly, I'm not really into stuff like pure love and relationships. I grew up alone most of the time. I don't really remember a time when my father held me, much less said something nice. I thought he was still a good father. If he doesn't say anything nice, how does he a good father? Well, he did reward me whenever I did something good, but never with his kindness. I don't think he had any sentimentality in his heart. Maybe he lost it somewhere in his travels. And honestly, I think he's better for it. Being emotional only holds you back. I don't really get why people must act so irrational all the time. Sometimes I just feel like I'm the only sane person on a ship full of loonies. Rez, are you sure you're not just feeling lonely? Idiot, why would I feel like that? It's not good to repress your feelings, you know. It's natural for people to feel. We're only human. Not really. Anyways, don't think I'm ever going to get caught up in any of that couple nonsense. It was just a reward, alright? You're a guy and you have a penis. And I just happen to have a penis. This explanation! Like drawing like the thinnest straws, Ava. God damn it! Just admit that you have feelings. And I'm just... This is like the ultimate form of Tsundere. Oh, you just had a penis and I had breasts, so I had to do it. You ultimate fucking Tsundere. You... God damn it, Ava. You're a guy and you have a penis, and I just happen to have a pair of breasts, and that's all there was to it. I've never heard such a more tsundere sentence in my life. So don't read too deep into it, or else you might start seeing things which aren't really there. Okay, Ava, sure, cause you know, that just happens. Cause, you know, any girl in the street I go up to, I'm like, hey, I'm a guy. I have a dick, you have breasts, so you know what happens next, right? And they're like, yeah, and we just go to an alley and instant tit job. No, I don't think that happens, Ava. God damn it. How typical of our president. By now, I was completely used to her abrasive personality. Her words didn't even sting me. Alright. I expect you to be professional, alright? Understood, Madam President. I spoke sarcastically. Kato, you're not taking this seriously. You know, if you're the one sane person on a ship full of loonies, doesn't that actually make you the crazy one? Doesn't that make you the one crazy person and everyone else normal? He's right, you know. If you're the only sane one and everyone else is crazy, in their eyes, you're the only crazy one. Shut up! Whatever, it's obvious you're not listening. Let's just go home. Okay. Followed Ava as she huffled out. She was never going to change. Oh boy, back to this. It was actually getting interesting, but, you know how it is. Oh boy. Anyways, meet you guys when shit happens. Oh boy. Ava dumped a terrifying stack of paperwork on my desk. Wait, haven't we? It's month 8 already. You know what this means, Kato. The Culture Festival's coming up. Usually it takes a committee of 12 people all month to prepare the necessary paperwork, but since we're the only 2 people here, we're going to have to each work 6 times harder than normal. Oh shit. All the color drained from my face as I stared at Mount Paperwork, my bad. Actually, no, I skipped something. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get a calendar. We still got 2 months of this. I knew this was an oxymoron, but if I let Ava have her way with me, I'd have a head full of white hair by the end of the year. You know, Prez, we both know the paperwork doesn't really matter now. Can't we just skip it and do more interesting things like brainstorm ideas for stands and stuff? Not happening. That's a matter for the clubs to decide. If a club has an idea for a stand, our job is to fill in the necessary forms to ensure that it's safe and appointed for. Sunrider Academy, lord. It's not a glorious job, and some might think it's boring. Ava eyed me condescendingly. But it's our duty to the school. All this talk about duty made me feel old. The Culture Festival was a time of celebrating our youth. But obviously Ava wasn't going to have any of that. In fact, I already knew that she was going to run around campus yelling and pointing her finger at everyone to fill in their forms. Her life story seemed to be composed of nothing but bossing people around. No wonder nobody else liked her. I shook my head. Just when it seemed like my troubles were disappearing, a new crisis loomed. Understood, Prez. I reluctantly looked over the first form on the pile. So boring. Pretended to work while trying not to fall asleep. And back to this. Oh boy, because I wanted to get back to this so badly. Anyways, meet you guys when shit happens. Oh boy. Anyways, I walked out of the school exhausted. This was a waste of time. What was I doing using the precious hours of my youth to fill in paperwork, which ultimately got filed in a basement without anyone even looking at it? Every moment I spent writing forms, I was wasting time I could use for more fruitful endeavors. Like dating, or at least makeouts. Ugh. Ava sure was as cold as ever. Despite everything we had done, she still treated me like her subordinate. Come on. Would it hurt to just hold hands? Huh. Come on, Kato, as if Ava would ever deign to hold hands with the likes of me. She'd probably lecture me to high heavens about maintaining the propriety of Sunrider Academy and the need for constant professionalism. I looked up to the heavens, desperate enough to even speak to some kind of divine intervention. Oh, holy infinite emperor, if you are truly a fair and just ruler, please deliver this humble servant his bountiful love life. Oh, Jesus, what was that? Ugh. As I was distracted with my prayer, I bumped into someone. Oh, sorry. Oh, Ava. Well, they gave you your love. God damn it. What the hell are you doing? But Prez? Speak of the devil. Could my prayer have been answered already? Pay more attention to, what was that? I think that was my phone. Anyways, pay more attention when you're walking. Ugh, what are you, an idiot or something? God damn it, Ava! What were you even doing walking absent-mindedly while staring up into the sky? I was just wondering if I could see any ships in low orbit. Hey, Prez, did you know on Solaris there's so much orbital traffic that there are lines of ships crisscrossing in the sky? It's like little ant trails above you. Of course I do. In fact, I think it was me who originally told you that a long time ago. Was it? It was so far ago I can't even remember. You already forgot? Oh, whatever. Let's just go home. Alright. Oh god, we got off the transit at our stop. I saw Ray waving at us when we got off. Oi, my lesson went a bit later than usual. She ran over and walked alongside me. Pretty rare to see you walking home with Avi, Kato. Ray ribbed me with her elbow and whispered into my ear. You sly dog, something good happened, didn't it? Well, kinda, yeah. But that was kind of a hot minute ago. Ray! Not now. Avi, the maestro was mad with me again. Well, he always tells me I play too fast. Maybe it's just because I want the lesson to be over with quicker. Well, Ray, your parents invest a lot of money into your lessons. Make sure you take them seriously, okay? Understood. As we walked home, oh, it's snowing. As we walked home, the first snowflake of the season fell from the sky. Oh, no. Snow already? Oh, looky, Kato! I can't do Ray's voice good right now. Piled on with my allergies and my throat itches like hell. It's already fucking so early in the morning that my voice hasn't adjusted to speaking yet. It's snow already! Oh god, that sounded bad. I hope it covers the school field and we can make snowmen. I sniffed. No thank you. Come to think of it, we had made absolutely zero progress in getting those Hollowware uniforms. And to think I joined the student council just for that. Now I knew there was pretty much zero chance we ever be able to get new uniforms. The best I could do was find a warm body to cuddle with while walking to school. I looked at Ava. What? What are you looking at me like that for? Yeah, right. Great. Well, looks like I had no other choice but to stuff Fleet Admiral into my shirt every morning and take him to school with me. But who needed women when I had the furry companionship of man's best friend? Bah! Wait, no. I thought I clicked. What the hell? There we go. Life wasn't good. Oh god, we reached our apartment. How about to say, did it stop snowing? Well, here we are. I should get working. I still have some things I want to look over for the culture festival. Alright, don't work yourself too hard, okay? Well, Havy, you should come over more often. Our parents want to see you for dinner. I shouldn't pose. Actually, it's not a problem. In fact, we get worried whether you're doing alright when we don't see you. Are you doing alright living by yourself? I like the peace and quiet anyways. Typical. Honestly, the thought of living in a silent apartment without any family seemed like a miserable existence to me. I guess Ava really must not have had any emotions or anything. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow then. Good night. Ava walked away from us. Oh, Kato, you should have been more insistent. She said she was fine, didn't she? You don't know a single thing about dating. Ava's feeling lonely without you over. I'm sure she's going to cry herself to sleep tonight because it's so cold in her bed by herself. Oh, I mean, if that happened, I'd feel extremely bad, but you know. Moron, don't kid me! Oh god, even that kinda fucked with my throat. Oh god. I walked away and headed to the elevator. I'm not kidding! Oh god. Well, Kato! Ray chased after me. Well, I guess that's it. I thought we maybe change of heart and go ask her to come over or go over there, but I guess not! Oh boy. Anyways, as you know, see you when shit happens, cause... oh boy. Oh god, finally. Anyways, I walked into the council room and saw Ava standing by herself by the window. Hey Prez, is something the matter? Nothing much. She turned around and sat down on her desk. Oh. Is it gonna... is it gonna be one of those scenes again? So soon? I mean, I wasn't expecting this, but hey. Did you get the event authorization forms from the club captains? Yeah, I have them right here. I opened my holo and sent them to Ava. Soon enough, she was buried with more forms than I would ever care to deal with. I had no idea why Ava still did any of this. Forget this. Come on, all of this is just bunk, right? Why are we even doing any of this when none of it matters? Because it's our duty, Kato. Duty, huh? You know there's more to life than just following instructions. You know with today's technology you could pretty much automate anything. But you know what? People still have jobs. They still meet together and decide things. Oh lord. Doesn't that make us more than just machines who mindlessly follow their programming? Not really. Ava closed her holo. How many humans do you think exist in the universe right now? Well, I don't really know, but it must be several trillions. Pretty much. Do you honestly think your life matters that much when there are so many other people out there? Humans are expansionist creatures. We don't really know where we started or how we began. But what's clear is that we spread throughout the galaxy, adapting the environment to fit our needs. A trillion human beings might inhabit this universe, but that's just a drop in the bucket compared to the number of life forms we've completely exterminated just to make our lives more comfortable. Do you really think humanity cares about stuff like freedom or democracy? It was always the survival of the fittest from the beginning. Two little beings like us aren't going to change our school, much less the galaxy. We just say things like, if we put our minds to it and anything's possible, and fool ourselves into thinking our tiny little lives matter. But in the end, the entire sum of our lives amount to little more than the existence of dust-sized bugs in the grand scheme of things. We sit in this council room, filling in forms, holding meetings, reassuring the student body that their mundane lives will continue. We accomplish nothing and yet accomplish everything. So long as we go through the motions, we uphold the illusion that each and every member of the student will grow up to be happy and productive members of society. Do you think I can change the world? Do you think anything I do matters? No and yes. Society is nothing more than deceptions keeping alive deceptions keeping alive deceptions which keep alive deceptions. If one illusion fails, then the chain of illusions which compose our reality will shatter. Ava's getting into some deep shit, man. Everything will be meaningless then. But Everything is already meaningless. Idiot, you idiot. How could you not realize this? My head hurted. Ava! What's the matter? Nothing, really. I walked over to her. Don't say all that and tell me nothing's the matter. Something's definitely wrong, isn't it? I've decided. I'm going away. What? Going away where? I'm enlisting in the Space Force. I'm flying out after graduation. What the? I had no idea how to respond to this. In the back of my head, I always wondered what Ava would do after graduating. Maybe I did entertain the slight possibility that I would be able to see her again. I mean, we couldn't remain childhood friends forever. Eventually, we were going to grow up and go our separate ways. Yeah, I mean, this was the only way this could end, wasn't it? Graduation meant that we would have to change. I couldn't expect Ava to be the girl next door for the rest of my life. That just wasn't realistic. Well, I'm happy for you, Prez. You always admired the work your father did, didn't you? I'm sure you'll make us proud. One day, we'll all know you as the hero of Sarah. And yet, was this you mean what was this excruciating pain in my chest? Cause was this I don't even know, but yes, I'm pretty sure it should be what was this excruciating pain in my chest. I shouldn't feel this way. Ava was just moving on to greater things. Oh damn it. This was the most important thing to her life. I mindlessly stumbled over to my desk. I buried my head in my holo. Oh god, yawns. Shit, what? Why was I suddenly panicking? Oh god. She was just filling out more forms as if nothing had happened. Oi, don't tell me you seriously don't care about me at all. Well, I mean, you're not really showing care for her. You're just accepting this is happening. You're not even trying to stop her. You were just going to up and leave after all that? Of course, I was nothing more than just a dust-sized insect to her. Was my existence really so insignificant to you? Calm down, Kato. I stood. Sorry, Prez, I need a break. I walked out of the council room and closed the door behind me. Ava, you shithead! I bolted off like an idiot. I sat by myself in the park. What the hell was I doing? I sure was making a fool out of myself. I wonder what next year is going to be like. I'd spent most of my life with Ava. By now, trying to imagine a life without her was just impossible. She did nothing but insult me, but I had just gotten so used to her. I had never seriously fathomed the day would come when she would no longer be a part of my life. Suddenly, someone put their hands on my eyes. God damn it, Murray. Guess who? Murray. Aw, how'd you know? How can I not recognize my own sister's voice? Murray walked in front of me and sat down beside me on the bench. Oh, Kato, running off by yourself because you got dumped by Evie is so uncool. How did she know already? Or already know. My bad. Did girls seriously have an antenna on their heads they could use to secretly communicate without guys noticing? I'd believe it. Don't be stupid. I was just taking a walk. I have no idea what you're talking about. Too bad, eh, Kato? After all that work you put into getting on Avie's good side, I guess she's just going to up and leave you. I'm a little offended too, you know. 'Cause if I were her, I would definitely stay with you, you know? Ray. Besides, I don't really see what's so good about abandoning all your friends and family to live by yourself in space. Sounds really lonely to me. Without having a home full of family? Wait, what? Wouldn't, I don't know, I think I said without. I don't even know anymore. My brain is... Whew. Anyways, wouldn't having a home full of family be so much better than a cold spaceship? I patted Rhea on the head. Seriously, you took the words right out of my mouth. Mama, don't worry, Kato. No matter, no many how many? No, I was right. I was gonna say no matter, but it should be no matter, right? Because no many how many girls, no many how many. Shouldn't it be no matter how many? Yeah, I knew something was fucked there. That's the second one today. Anyways, no matter, I'm pretty sure it should be no matter how many girls dump you, you'll always have me as your sister. Not no many how many girls. That doesn't make no sense. Just when I was starting to like her, she honestly had to jab me like that. Ray! Ray leapt up from the bench before I could retaliate. Let's go home, Kato. Ray ran away from me, laughing her head off. Ray! I chased after her, my worries forgotten. Whatever, as long as my dog and sister weren't going anywhere, I guess it wasn't too bad. Seriously, stupid Ava. What a busy day. Blah, blah, blah. Back to this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Can you hear my throat's fucked? My voice is cracking like a fool. My voice is completely fucked. Don't get allergies, man. It's bad. Anyways, I'll meet you guys when shit happens. The first day of the Culture Festival had begun. I forgot to say I'm back. I was actually distracted. I was looking at the calendar, and it looks like we only have this week, the next week, and then month 9, and that's it. We may be able to finish this in one go, but I highly doubt it, but I guess we'll find out. The first day of the Culture Festival had finally begun. I don't know where finally came from, but hey, it works. I looked out the window and saw a huge crowd of students and visitors in the schoolyard. Colorful stands dotted the fields, and banners with bright text hung over the walkway. Despite the cheer, it was so dreary in here. Unsurprisingly, Ava had done nothing but give me the cold shoulder after revealing that she was going to leave after graduation. Did she intend to ignore me until she left then? Was I no longer worth talking to now that she was going to go somewhere else? Well, that's great. That just goes to show how lowly she thought of me. She had already left to inspect the club stands. Whatever, I'll just leave her to her duties. I had my hands full helping out the trouble clubs anyway. I gathered some forms and headed out to the Kendo Club stand. Where should I eat? Eat in the cafeteria, I guess. Oh boy. Is that it? I guess that was it. Okay. Well, that was short. I guess I'll see you when something happens again. Oh, never mind. The final day of the Culture Festival had arrived. I was exhausted from all the work. Just a few more hours left. It was going to be a huge student concert at the auditorium today. I should head there and make sure everything was set up. I arrived at the auditorium. Oi, Kato! Oh god, Asuka, your voice. My throat. Asuka ran over with a guitar around her neck. I never knew you could play an instrument, Asuka. Prepare to be amazed, Kato. The Heroes of Great Justice may be a new band, but our tunes will one day take over Sarah City by storm. It's me, Asuka Okuran, as vocalist and lead guitar. Chigara provides support from the rear as the bassist. Chigara smiled and waved at me from the stage. And even our resident Static Shrine maiden turned out pretty skilled at keeping a beat. Good day. So I never knew you could play the drums. I have dabbled with the taiko drums at the shrine. Together we are the Heroes of Great Justice. The three of them formed a band? This almost sounded like the plot of some anime, isn't it? Isn't there a rock anime with like some hype girls, K-On or something like that? I don't know what the anime is called. I never watched it, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. Anyways, yeah. Too bad I was too distracted with the student council this year, or else I might have been interested in helping too. Look forward to it. A huge gathering of students had already sat down at their seats. Not only were all the student bands going to perform, but the theater club was also going to hold a play here. Oh man, looks like we were going to have a full house. Is everything ready? Oh, Prez! Finally, she showed her face. All the lighting and audio seems ready. I'd say we're ready to get this show on the road. Alright. Let me go backstage for a final check. Alright. Ava power walked away as quickly as she appeared. We better get ready too. Oscar ran away with Sola backstage as well. I sat at the control booth with the members of the theater club. They dimmed the lights and turned the audio on. The show started. After a bunch of energetic performances from other bands, Asuka's group finally took the stage. Wow, the auditorium was overflowing. We must be at overcapacity. I've never seen so many people here. I eagerly looked on as Asuka introduced herself. Hey everyone! I'm Asuka Okurin, and this is our band, the Heroes of Great Justice. I decided to name it that because I always wanted to become a hero. In fact, I decided to learn kendo just so I could fight evil! The audience laughed along with Asuka. On bass, my bad, we have my best friend Chigara Ashida. Chigara played a groove on the bass. And on drums we have the Shrine Maiden of Sunrider Academy, Sola. Well, they didn't forget Sola this time, so my question is... what happened? How did she fix it herself? Like, I thought we were supposed to forget, and like, well, how does any of this work? I don't understand. My guess, if I were to take a guess, if I were to take a wild guess, each of their routes are different timelines. The minute you choose a route, it's a different timeline. So only on Sola's timeline route does she disappear. But anything other than that, she won't. And on Asuka's timeline, I don't know, man. I don't know how this works. I can't. Sola is what screws me up with this. For Ava and Asuka, I could see their stuff happening off route, but with Sola, it's like, how did she end up fixing her problem? I don't know. Anyways, Sola slammed the drums. This song's our first single. It's the story of a Ruvian Shar who loves a foreign prince, but becomes rivals with an enemy spy who seeks to steal his heart. I want it to be filled with lots of action and drama, but you could still say it's kind of a love song. Let's play! Just then, all the lights and audio went out in the auditorium. Oh. Well, fuck. Shit, I shot up from my seat. What just happened? Technicians from the theater club furiously pressed the buttons on their console to no avail. Somehow we lost the main power. My heart began to pound furiously. This was the defining moment of the culture festival. There must be over 1,000 people in the auditorium. Oh lord. Not to mention all the bands in their theater club who worked so hard to make this happen. I was the ranking member of the student council here. I had to do something. Is there any way to get the power back? The auxiliary power control in section C. Anyways, just then the radio cracked to life. I'm headed there right now. Ava? I'll be right back. She vanished from the comm. Oh, comm, the speaker comm from the walkie-talkie. About to say, what the hell is that? Ava, was she going to be alright by herself? What do I do? The problem that the Section C is off limits to all students. That place filled with dangerous equipment. Mr. Vice President, we need you to stay here to avert a panic. But I couldn't let Ava do this by herself. I'm going to go down there myself. You could be expelled for breaking the rules. Hell no. I'm not letting Ava do this alone. Keep everyone calm while I'm gone. I rushed away backstage to find Ava. Ava crawled through a mess of piping and wiring in search of the auxiliary control. My bad. The room was pitch dark and covered with cobwebs and dust. Finally, she saw a steel lever illuminated by glowing LEDs. That must be it. In her rush for the controller, she tripped on a low pipe and fell face first on the ground. Oh god. Ah! She gritted her teeth and swallowed the pain. The lever was the only thing which mattered. She picked herself up and grabbed it. It was jammed. Ava wrapped both her hands around the lever and pulled with all her might. Come on! Thanks to years of non-use, the lever was rusted to the machine. Ava! I rushed her aside, stumbling on the wires and piping. I lost my balance and tumbled towards her. I grabbed onto the lever as I fell. That did it! The combined force of Ava's hands and my fall caused the lever to move down. I knocked Ava down and we both fell onto the floor. Oh, baby, oh baby. Baby, oh baby. I thought before was it, but I think this might be it here. Baby, oh baby. Anyways, fuck it up. Let's just... Ava breathed in and out in exhaustion, her chest heaving as I pinned her down to the floor. Oh boy. What was this erotic situation? You idiot! Why do you always try to do everything by yourself? Don't just run off to save everyone alone. Don't be the hero who sacrifices herself. Don't bear everything by yourself. Don't look down on others and think they're useless. You're not alone, Ava. I'm here for you. I've always been here for you, damn it. Even if you insult me, hate me, ignore me, abandon me, I'm your boyfriend, you idiot. Hey, Kato. You want a kiss? Okay. I mean, things just got better. Oh, baby, oh, baby. Did I skip a text? I feel like I did. Wait, what? No, okay, yeah. I grabbed onto her face and pressed our lips together. Her mouth wrapped around my lips, and our tongues caressed each other. Ava, she tasted bittersweet. The more we kissed, the sweeter her taste became. I wanted more of it. I dug deeper into her mouth, seeking the faraway honey which seemed to elude me. My hands reached into her shirt by themselves and sought out Ava's warm skin. Wait! She pushed me off. The concert! Oh, right! Asuka's band was right about to perform. Wait, what was right about? Yeah, okay. Was right about to perform when we had lost power. Oh shit, not to mention I totally abandoned my post in that huge mess. We rushed out to see what had happened. We emerged into the auditorium to hear the final notes of Asuka's song. Thank you, everyone. We had a lot of fun. The heroes of great justice rushed off the stage. It looks like we had missed the whole thing. Not only that, but I totally missed out on where that serious makeout session was going. Double whammy for this hard-working student council member. I swallowed my disappointment. Oh well. At least it looked like the disaster was averted and the concert was a success. While this man did not receive the fruits of his hard work, seeing everyone happy was enough for me. Well, looks like they're having fun. Fun? Yeah. Come on, Prez, didn't I tell you that the purpose of the student council was to let everyone live a fun student life? Looks like we just scored our first big accomplishment of the year. Huh. Let it be remembered that the Crescentia Shield's administration was not like any of the frauds which came before us. We were the student council duo who single-handedly saved the culture festival. Oh god, I can't wait to tell the school newspaper about what we did. Imagine how popular we've become. Idiots. The school would expel us if they found out we went into a forbidden area. You'd better not tell anybody about what happened for both of our sakes. So in the end, we would merely remain the unsung heroes. Great. Especially the part which came after. Ava touched her lips. I just don't know what to do with you, Kato. I shook my head. I suddenly noticed something on Ava's shoulder. It was a spider from the abandoned power room. Prez, there's a bug on your shoulder. Ava turned her head. Her eyes nearly bulged out from her skull when she saw it an inch from her face. Ava rushed toward me and buried herself into my chest. I brushed the spider off her shoulder. Is it gone? Yeah, I got it off. Idiot, you scared me half to death! Alright. That Ava. Always acting so cool, and yet... Oh boy! Well, that happened. I thought stuff was about to happen, but I guess not. It always seems like something. Ava's like the least sex route. I like Ava. She's not all about that sex and shit. There was only one scene, and that's good. I can't believe it. Ava's like the cleanest route so far. It was just that one moment, and then bam, everything's pretty normal. Oh lord. Oh, well, we'll finish out the month, I guess. I mean, I guess. Why not? I don't know. We'll finish out the month and then continue next time, I suppose. I don't got homework, so fuck that. So yes, I will meet you all. Well, actually, let me talk for a bit. But yeah, like I was saying, I can't believe that so far, Ava is the cleanest route. Because there was only the boob job scene, and I mean, there was the pool scene, but nothing really happened. Like, she kinda did a thing, but it wasn't major, so, you know, it wasn't too bad, but with Asuka, I think there was the foot job, wait, I guess this is new. With all that was happening with Ava, I didn't even notice that Sola had gone on a trip. I mean, yeah, I didn't notice either. Wait. Yeah, okay, yeah, that part was new. I guess that one line was just new. Anyways, Asuka was like the fucking foot job, it was the blow job in the fucking, whatchamacallit, the council room, there was fucking on the Ferris wheel, and there was fucking in her room at the end. There was all that, and Sola, it was in the woods, it was in her room, it was in her room again, it was in the shrine pool. I'm like, holy hell, Sola was probably Sola and Asuka, so far, those two are the, those two, oh boy. But Ava, it's only been, like, kind of rubbing against me in the pool, which wasn't really much, because Asuka rubbed on me in the arcade, which wasn't much, but the only real thing that Ava did was, you know, the boob job. Other than that, it was like nothing really. So yeah, so far Ava is the cleanest route. I like her route the most. Her route is the kinda, even though she's like too Tsundere, it's like she's like the most relatable route. She's that childhood best friend route. God damn it. But at least her route is entertaining, even though each route has this in between shit that it's just horrible. But, yeah, so far I like Ava's route the best. I don't know how Chigara's route will be, but guess we'll find out soon enough, because we're almost done. Well, I mean, maybe we could actually finish Ava this time, because, like, there's this whole thing, like, that month, and I mean, this whole month took, like, an hour, didn't it? So, probably not. I wouldn't try to push it, especially if scenes happen to. I don't know. We'll just save it for next time. But, regardless, we're almost at, the end of the month, so might as well just stay. No point in skipping, like, to 2 minutes or 1 minute or something like that. Oh boy. Go Pickups, please stop. Oh Lord in heaven. To the map. Go work my job. How much do I have? Oh Jesus, I haven't bought anything, so I got a lot of money. Let's go buy something. I guess yeah, I bought something for Chigara, I guess. Oh, okay, sure. Let's pray. Let's get some luck, man. And then let's just go work the temp job. And now it's month 9, so yes, we'll just stop here for today. Save, yes. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Sunrider Academy. If you did, thumbs up button, save to your favorite, also share with your friends. This has been Conixis. You can follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description below. Next time we're going to finish the Ava route. So I hope you're all prepared for that. And like I said, so far Ava is the best route. She's had the less sexual stuff, and she's actually, I've grown to like Ava a lot more, because as she shows her cute side, she's a nice character. I just wish she wasn't so hard all the time, and I wish that shit didn't happen with her father, but hey. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everyone!